few moments ago, we understand that Jerry Lawler has bruised ribs and King Lawler that just came in a few moments ago. We understand that Jerry Lawler has bruised ribs and
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of your WWE Roundup. I am your host. I am here with my two trusty co-hosts this evening. Welcome back, Alex, from being away at Valor last week, and also welcome, John. How are we both this evening?
I'm doing not too bad. And I shit day at work earlier, but that's about it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm the same. I had a shit day at work.
Because you were there, you scared all the math.
I know why. That's why we're late, but we could cover that later. It's all good. Don't worry about it. So let's just dive right in because we've kind of mostly all had shit weeks and everything else and shit days. The weather outside is very horrible and fucking wet. I got soaked before I came in here. And stuff, so yeah, and it's freezing. Hence why I've got my Santa snooty on. So there we go. So
yeah, you're only missing the big white beard.
I know, mate. We sorted, We've happily sorted, mate. That could work in Paris next week, but anyway, let's not talk.
I mean, you can stop your jumper.
Mate, and I'm sorted. There we are. Right, let's go anyway. Right, kicking off from Monday Night Raw. So the show opened with a John Cena promo, and he also gets interrupted by the previous champion, Mr. Dominic Mysterio. I was about to say Rey Mysterio there. Jesus Christ. He gets interrupted by him and saying that he wants a rematch. Cena offered him a rematch that evening, and Dom was like, no, let's do it in my hometown in San Diego at War Games. Obviously, he was then joined by his Judgment Day partners and stuff, and then Rey Mysterio obviously joined the fray to thingy up the odds with Cena. So which obviously set up the usual tag match. Thoughts, first of all, on the segment, and obviously this is it? Yes. I think that was Cena's final Raw before, because he's not going to be, because he's going to be on NXT this week, come in. But that was his final Raw, and obviously Friday Night SmackDown there, I think, was his final Friday Night SmackDown as well. I may well be wrong, but thoughts on the segment before we get on to what then happened next in the match, boys?
I thought the segment was actually really good. I mean, obviously the rematch we knew was coming.
Yeah.
That was predictable. But as for the match later on, we knew Rey Mysterio was going to come to Cena's aid. We knew Sheamus was going to come to Cena's aid as well.
Yep, 100%.
And as soon as they came out, you knew there was a six-man tag later on.
Yep, 100%.
The segment itself, I kind of enjoyed it.
What about yourself, John?
Aye.
Yeah, no. Like, it was good seeing, you know what, it was good seeing a good old-fashioned 6-man tag.
Yeah. And how they all did the you can't see me to get like the three of them together.
Five-knuckle shuffle. A triple five-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah.
It was also good when they were all doing the Sheamus punch in the chest.
Yeah, mate. I thought, that there was, as was said, because the match was practically right after it, if you know what I mean. But it was, as you say, good to see a good old solid usual 6-man tag match. But the fact that they did the 10 beats to the bar and they did the 5-knuckle shuffles together and stuff. But even like, as Alex alluded to, there was no way that wasn't going to happen. That, because Rey seems to now look like he has beef with Dom again. And then obviously Sheamus, because him and Cena had rivalry and stuff. So to see them all 6 of them coming together, the 3 of them, and then the Judgment Day members as well, I still think that there's going to be an implosion and Dominic is actually eventually going to be left on his own. But I think it'll work better for Dominic because the heel work he's doing right now, even on his own, is just phenomenal. I don't know about you guys, honestly. It's just, I think when they do pull that trigger, Dom's going to run with it, and he's going to do so well on his own as a heel.
Yeah, and we know very well that trigger's getting pulled the minute Liv Morgan comes back.
Yep, 100%, mate, 100%. Right, so that. Oh yeah, after that, sorry, there was a backstage segment where Paul Heyman, warned Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, if you think my 4th pick of Drew McIntyre pissed you off, wait until you see who he has in store next, and we know who that is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Then obviously it's going to, I think we've spoke about this just because how Nikki has turned heel, and obviously she attacked Stephanie Victor, and stuff. So it's looking likely that's going to, if it's not confirmed this Monday night on Raw, because it's kind of getting close. If it's not confirmed already, I think it should be confirmed on Monday Night Raw that they're going to face each other for her belt at War Games. And then obviously we get, because we're building to War Games, both women's teams still don't have their 4th or 5th members. So on both respective shows, they're trying to get people to join the team and stuff, if you know what I mean. So Asuka tried to convince Bayley to join her, Kairi Sane, Nia Jax, and Lash Legends, only to be turned down by Damage Control. Later, Valkyria congratulated her for congratulated her friend and partner for doing what was right, but Bayley called her an idiot and told her to come on as she continued her split personality storyline, because we haven't seen that for a few weeks, like how she could be whatever. So I think it's good that, yes, we haven't, and I think WWE are listening to some fans where they don't want everything all happening at once. They want it to build to something. And obviously, yeah, we haven't seen her on TV and everything else, but I'm still loving when we do see her, and when she has you've got the Bayley hugger style, but then you've got the heel Bayley that we know that she can be. I'm just looking forward to seeing where this split personality storyline goes when it's totally in full flow, if you know what I mean, boys.
Probably to turning heel.
I hope
That's
so,
the way
mate.
these things always go.
I hope so, because I just think she would thrive as a heel, and she could continue to give Michael Cole the heat as a heel, and Michael Cole just take it on the chin the way Michael Cole did. Like, if you remember the pandemic era, that's kind of where it all started with her and Cole and stuff. And the fact that they still run it back, I think, is absolutely brilliant. Now, last time now tournament, Mr. Solo Sikoa versus, right, someone, I know who it is, everybody knows who it is, but who would like to take a step and give us this person rather than me doing all the talking?
I will.
Go on, because you were happy about this.
Mr. Ziggles, Mr. Dolph Ziggler.
Right, you can continue on.
I think they've shot themselves in the foot.
Because what happened with Sheamus?
No,
Okay.
well, that, but I think they've missed out on somebody big.
And I think I know who we're talking about, because we've already speak it. Is that either the one of them or the other one?
Or
The one from
his name.
Yeah, just say his name, John. Come on. Oh,
well,
and he appears. He's not going to appear though, because you know.
Yeah, no, I think, but somebody's given me a theory.
Okay.
Now, this was somebody at work gave me a theory.
Yep.
What if Cena then has another match after the person? No, but listen, Joe Henry comes out, confronts him, then they
And
have
then,
a match.
yeah. That's doable, but yeah,
But will it happen? No.
that's exactly it. Will it happen? Now, are you happy, right, John? Seeing as you were happy with the person, are you happy with the person that won this match or not? Did the right person win the match? Do you think?
I don't think so.
And why?
Because Solo doesn't really have much. Because Solo hasn't really had much of interaction with Cena.
No, he
Whereas
did.
Dolph Ziggler was his partner for the against the Authority.
Yes.
Then they had the AJ. Then they had the AJ Lee stuff with Big E Langston, and then didn't Ziggler not turn on Cena? And then they had a rivalry which would then cumulate back, but it's not worked out the way I thought it would have worked out.
It hasn't, mate, but I'm wondering, right, because obviously we had Matt Cardona and then obviously we had Ziggler. Very happy to get to see him again. And obviously Matt. It was great to see both. But I'm wondering with it, because obviously, yes, they both contracted to TNA and Matt goes Dolph goes as Nick Nemeth on there, and the same for Matt Cardona on TNA. He is Matt Cardona, but they're keep kayfabe. Their names in WWE when they came back, they went back and used their names. Now, is it? Yes, I know WWE have a partnership with them and everything else and all that jazz, which is great. And I'm still loving to see the partnerships that we have with them, if you know what I mean. But is it the fact that it was only a one-time thing? Or, like Zack Ryder alluded to, i.e. Matt Cardona, you just don't know. So, was it the fact that we'll put them in the tournament, right? Whoever they're facing, that they get to do their spots that they normally do, but they were wanting to see and how the fans would react to both these guys coming back, and if the fans had the feel for it, they could then bring them back at different spots, i.e. Rumble surprises and stuff like that, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
And have
exactly
you
what you
seen?
mean.
Have
Go
you
on.
I'll
also
let
seen
you
WWE?
finish, John.
Say that again, John, sorry?
Have you also seen WWE's put merch back on for the actual characters themselves?
Yes, and I think that's a nice touch, even though it was only the one evening that they were there. But is that alluding to potentially more for them as well? Like, could they return further down the line and the fans are in the crowd with the merch and they turn up as a surprise, if you know what I mean? So, I agree. I would have loved just Ziggle Puff to go further forward. But it is what it is, unfortunately. I just do not like the Solo character. I never have. He just, for me, it's not.
He doesn't quite have that champion quality about him.
Yes, whereas Ziggler does. Does that, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, because Ziggler's been there, he's done it, he's been
Yeah.
world champion.
Yep. So in a way, I get why, because if you think about it, when Cena came back before he announced this retirement tour, and he had a match, his first match when he came back into WWE when it was Wales back, ages ago though, was when Solo was first coming into business, and Solo defeated Cena, and that was, I'm sure if memory serves me correctly, that was Sikoa's first win against who we class as the greatest of all time.
Yes.
And stuff. So
Not at Saudi.
yes, it was, mate. And like Solo wasn't there long. He was just in the bloodline, like not the bloodline version the way it is now, if you know what I mean. Like where he's running the MTFs, if that makes sense.
Bloodline.
And then I love this promo, right? Because obviously he's trying to get Alexa Bliss, trying to get Charlotte Flair on side to join the team, because obviously Bliss comes out and says, yes, we're doing it. Charlotte Flair in the ring saying, no, I'm sorry, I can't, because she doesn't trust Rhea. And then I'm thinking, right, where's the disco? Obviously, we find out where it goes on Friday night, obviously. But we spoke about this, me and Alex did, when we were on the other day about it, and we said if we touched base, we didn't go too much detail into like Raw, but we knew stuff had happened, if that makes sense. And we touched base on it slightly and said we think something is going to happen, and she will still be part of the team because she's not going to leave Alexa high and dry, if you know what I mean, and stuff. So basically, yes, in this, it was a great promo, but then obviously the heels came out, attacked, and then Charlotte made the save, but then she still walked away, teasing, yes, she's there to help, but still teasing, she still doesn't trust Rhea, if you know what I mean. But I'm loving seeing Charlotte Flair the way she is. She's mellowed now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She's like, it's not a tag team I thought I'd see coexist and work, her and Bliss. But the fact that they're frenemies, but they get on, and the chemistry that they have together is just, it's not something I love it. It's not something I've seen grow in the way that it did. And it's brilliant to see that even if you look at her and you look at other people that are in this team, right, they are not at the top of the game where they used to be. But to showcase them working with others, I'm looking forward to War Games, even though I'll probably not see it until I get home. But I am looking forward to it. So, we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch. And I'm very happy. I don't know about you two, but I am so happy.
Oh, I'm happy.
I'm happy.
'Cause
Right,
we knew
go.
this was going to happen.
Go on, Alex.
We knew this was going to happen.
We did. We called it weeks back, mate.
Exactly. For me, it was an okay match.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a couple of botches here and there.
Yeah.
But it was still an okay match. Becky Lynch playing the heel.
Oh, brilliant! And then going to the turnbuckle and taking off the turnbuckle and everything else.
Yeah, but we didn't expect.
Oh
was
yes,
AJ
mate.
Lee.
But the fact that see when that hit, when her music fucking hit, right? When AJ's music hit, and I'm thinking, she's watching, she's looking where she is, and then the next minute, she's up on Dupree's where she is on the top, and then and I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, and all it took was for that music to hit. She doesn't even get anywhere. AJ Lee does not get anywhere near the fucking ring at all.
Yeah, because AJ Lee's standing there going, turn around.
Yep. And then the 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, that is
Maxine off the turnbuckle. Yeah. The 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, which is absolutely brilliant. Right, John.
What was funny though,
yep,
was Becky Lynch going on a full rant.
I mean, I've loved this on Twitter, what she's done. I've absolutely loved it, man. And it reminds me of somebody else that did this before. I can't, for the love of me, think of who it is.
John might know. He knows.
That right.
He's got a better memory.
But you know what? It's just she's playing the heel so fucking well, even off the screen.
Yeah.
See that again, dude?
Asuka did it in NXT.
Right, okay. So what was your thoughts on this match, and are you happy that we got what we got?
Like you both said, like it was great to see like the way it cumulated, like the music hit. Becky took the turnbuckle off, or was trying to, and then like you said, when AJ's music hit, because she was advertised to appear.
Yes, she was. Yes, but we just didn't know what she was doing, if you know what I mean.
Didn't know what bit she was going to appear at, which was kind of brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, Maxine deserves the title.
100%, mate, and just so happy. But it puts the next chapter, I think, because obviously what happens on SmackDown as well, which we'll touch on. But I think it puts the next chapter to the Becky and AJ Lee story going forward, if you know what I mean. Next match, somebody else can do this because I'm not happy. I really am. It was last time at our tournament, the Ring General was back versus Mr. Evans. And, well, let's just say...
Let's just say Siobhan Evans should have won it.
Yes, mate, 100%. I'm very, very.
Yep.
Because it's Javon fucking Evans.
Yep, exactly that, and that's why I'm angry. No disrespect to Gunther, I know what he could do in the ring, but if he is going to be the person that Cena faces on the 13th of December, the way this tournament is going, I'm not going to enjoy watching Cena's last match, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Yeah, because Gunther versus Cena is a match no one's asking for.
No, exactly. You want it to be an upcoming star, i.e. Javon,
Yes.
Mel.
Javon would have been the perfect pick.
Yeah, him or Mel,
to
like,
face Cena.
yeah, know what I mean? So, again, I had one of these it was, and it's brilliant that we're getting to see Evans on the main roster because we know what he could do in NXT, boys. Because we go over it week on week when we talk about him, but for him to be, I wouldn't say squash, but for him, yeah, to be in a match like that. And we knew Gunther was coming back, and it was his first match back, and we knew it. And I thought, as soon as I'd seen that he was facing Javon, I thought, I'm just not even going to watch this match because I know what's happening. You know what I mean? I knew that Gunther was winning, and I was like, meh.
To be honest with you, the match itself was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not taking anything away from Gunther like you've just alluded to, but Javon could have easily stole a victory.
He could have done it. He could have done. I'll say I wasn't mad to watch it, but I thought I'll watch it because I love him. And he was that close, and I'm gutted he didn't get the win. The fact, yes, he was able to go toe to toe with him, brilliant. But still, I think Javon should have won the match. I'm really sorry, I do.
Yeah,
So,
but things might be looking up for Javon if you think about it. He might be a surprise entrant in the Rumble.
yes, that's very
and
true.
that's when the call-up might happen for him.
Yeah, mate, that would be brilliant. Honestly, wow. So before the main event segment, Rhea Ripley approached AGOE and asked to speak to her for a moment, teasing the latter's involvement in women's war games. Back at, obviously, there, Heyman introduced the 4 men who will take up the Vision's War Games team, i.e. the Maverick, Drew McIntyre, Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Then Mr. Punk interrupts him, stalking to the ring, or walking to the ring, sorry. But he was never taking his eyes off, which I thought I loved. He was never taking his eyes off anyone as Punk's walking down. But the Usos joined him through the crowd because of getting that, and then obviously Cody rounded it off. The 2 teams brawled in the ringside area, and then who arrives, boys? Come on, the 5th and final member of fucking Team War Games.
The one that should not be mentioned because he's still actively named in a lawsuit.
Yes. And this is, I testified to this earlier, right? Because we were watching SmackDown earlier on and we are talking about it. And all his words earlier were, he should not fucking be on the team and he should not be on fucking SmackDown or Raw. Get him to fuck. And I'm like, son, stop it. And he's right.
But he's thinking what we're all thinking, though.
Yeah,
We're all
exactly, mate.
thinking the same thing.
Yep. What's that? Then obviously just credits. Now, I don't know about you two. I'm running this now because we spoke about it on Wednesday, Alex. But Roman Reigns is a fraud. Well, not a fraud. He's a liar, sorry, should we say. Because the last... Well, wait, why is he a liar? So, the last time he was in a match on...
I know what this is.
On SmackDown, he was in a match. Can't remember what match it was at SmackDown or Raw, but the Usos came to his aid, remember? And in the ring, he says to the Usos, I do not want to see your faces again till Christmas. Now, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
War Games happens, what, the 29th, 30th of this month? So, either the script writers or creative have forgot that he said this, the fact that he has to coexist with the 2 of them in this match at War Games. Sort your shit out, creative, sorry.
Do you know what? It could have just been that he said that out of frustration.
I know, mate, I know, but...
This wasn't frustration.
This wasn't definitely,
sheer
wasn't
anger
it?
because the Usos cost him the match.
Yeah, this was costing him a match. And when him then saying, I don't want to see you at Christmas, and then the fact that you knew the way this was building, right? That because what's happened and the Vision, how the Vision have had shit against Jay. So you knew that when War Games came around and what was happening, you knew Punk's got issues with him because Rollins, before what happened with Rollins with the injury, right? Rollins would have been in this match, right? If Rollins wasn't legitimately injured, right? And this would have been the bigger feud and stuff. Whereas you're looking at it, the way they're fronting it now, it's like Logan Paul's now the leader instead, if you know what I mean, which I think is weird as fucking shit to see him being the one to take over from Seth Rollins as the mouthpiece and the guy that talks for them all, if you know what I mean.
But can you imagine Logan Paul trying to give orders to Brock Lesnar?
Oh, don't, mate, don't, because that's not going to work.
You don't want to do that to Brock Lesnar because if you push him to the limit,
Oh, yes.
Lesnar will snap like that.
Yeah, 100%.
And
What
if
I
that
love that.
happens, I'll be laughing my ass off if he
Yeah,
does
I would as well.
UF5s to Logan Paul.
Yeah, 100%. Other than that, right, I'm happy he's in the match, but that was the only thing, because when we spoke about it, that was the only thing I'm thinking. They've clearly forgot that he's said this in the ring, and he's now in the ring with them before Christmas, if you know what I mean. And he's, yes, I know they're family outside the ring, so they would see each other anyway, potentially, but to see that on a show, but then run it back that he's now part of the War Games match, I'm like, wait a minute here. You know what I mean? So, again, a good segment to build up for what's coming at the weekend. Do we have a match tonight, boys, before we move on to NXT Gold Rush Week 1?
I'm going to say Maxi Dupree versus Becky Lynch.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I would have to say Maxine Dupree, even though the matches on Raw weren't great.
No, they went in this week for a change.
Yeah, Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch
I
were
agree.
slightly better than the rest.
Yeah. So, Tuesday night NXT is Gold Rush. Now, they're doing this over 2 weeks. They did it last week, and they're doing it again this coming Tuesday. So, let's go and see what happened, because I can't remember. Oh, Chelsea Green and Thea and Ethan Page versus Joe Hendry and Thea Hale for, I'm sure this was AAA tag titles, the mixed tag
The
titles.
AAA mixed tag
Titles.
titles.
Yes. Now, I loved how they both came out together with Joe's music. I thought it was absolutely class. And stuff. And I'm loving the involvement of Alba Fire still with Chelsea and Ethan, which I think is great to see. And stuff. Obviously, yes.
You know what's even more funny?
Yeah.
When the way Tia comes out and she's total fangirl over Joe's music.
Yeah, man, honestly, it's brilliant. Obviously, yes, Green and Page retained the titles, but all in all, I thought it was a really good match. And it was great to see, because we've not seen a mixed tag match for a while for men and women. Because I know, remember how they used to before, they used to have them on Raw and SmackDown, like the mixed tag matches and stuff.
Is that not the mixed match challenge?
Mixed match challenge. I think you should bring that back, mate, because I enjoyed watching them. We've not seen it.
We all
'Cause-
enjoyed that. I mean, it was matching like, random mixed tags,
Yep.
and some of them were funny.
It was when Facebook Watch was around.
Yes.
Oh,
But like you, Alex, I really liked both of that, and it would be nice if they potentially ran it back and brought it back at some point.
if you could always remember the Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss tag
mate,
team.
loved them as a tag team. Wow.
They were funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, just to let you know, and Arlen, just to let you know, remember how we were speaking about a tag team reuniting? That
I
are
know
on
all
board.
about that. I know
Yeah,
all about
yeah.
that.
I know all about that too, actually. So, yeah, very happy. But
it was amazing.
yeah. So, thoughts, John? What do you think of this match?
Yeah, nice to see a different style of match.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing where this is going to go, because this isn't over by a long shot.
No, definitely not. 100%. What I did like as well, how like both Ethan and Chelsea had matching gear, and the same with Thea Hale and Joe Hendry. I thought that was a nice touch. Yes, I know it's a mixed tags match for the belts, but I thought it was nice to see them both having the same gear. Thoughts, Alex?
I thought this was a really great match. It was great seeing them come out, like you said, in matching attires.
Yeah.
And there was a few funny spots during that match. And obviously, you knew they were going to do the whole turn around and clap.
Yeah. But how
during
they
that
got
match.
it on
You,
point
you
as
knew
well,
that was
man.
coming by a long shot.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this match. Joe Hendry, he's crushing it.
Yeah, 100%, mate. I can't wait until it's not totally been confirmed yet, but if you know what I mean, I can't wait until he is actually a full-fledged member of WWE, if you know what I mean.
Hasn't he already signed the contract?
He has, but WWE haven't actually physically confirmed it yet. So, because I think he's still doing stuff with TNA and that as well. So he's
And he's getting main roster money as an NXT superstar.
I know, mate, it's mental, eh? So the next match of the evening, unless I am completely wrong, was Blake Monroe versus Soul Ruka, guys.
Yeah.
Right, okay, go on. John, take it away. Go for it. See.
Again, Blake Monroe, she's absolutely killing it. She's better as Blake Monroe than she was Mariah May.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm liking the Bewitch style. It's still keeping that going. But no, like I say, she's killing it, absolutely killing it. And we're just needing to wait on Zarya with turning that switch.
Yes, I think so too. I can't
But,
add any
yeah.
more to that, my friend. I really can't. I don't think I can.
Neither can I, because we can see Zarya turning very
yeah.
soon.
It's just the when, if you know what I mean. So obviously, Jordana Grace did a segment backstage, which I thought was weird. I know she doesn't actually physically wear glasses, but she's wearing glasses in this, and I thought these glasses looked bigger for her face than they should have been, and it might have been uncomfortable wear. I don't know about you two.
Yeah, I think for me, Jordan Grace didn't suit the glasses at all.
No, I thought that.
She has been wearing them on social media quite a lot. In the videos where her husband Jonathan Gresham.
All right, okay, fair enough. I take it back. I am so sorry. Also, Miss, because we have Iron Survivor is coming up very shortly as well, so they would normally start announcing the.
That's why he's appearing this week, because he's going to. I think it's either this week or it was last week that he's announcing the participants for
It's
both.
this week on Gold Rush. He is turning up at NXT because Ava announced, because she would normally be making announcements about that. So the GOAT himself will be on NXT Gold Rush Part 2 on Tuesday evening to announce to pick, actually, not announce, he'll pick the Iron Survivor participants for a change and stuff. So it's good to
I'm going to
see.
put out Javon Evans is going to win the whole thing.
Hope he will, mate. Right. Now,
I'm going to go with Miles Bourne to win the Iron Survivor.
Dark State versus our boys. Javon Evans and Leon Slater.
Yeah.
What a fucking match, man. Wow. 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 Sorry, I'm going to stop. Somebody else take over. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep saying wow.
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 Oh, brilliant. No, what, honestly, Dark State as a team, right, they are brilliant. But the chemistry that, no, we talked about Javon on Raw, right, and how we feel that he got done a number on and stuff, right? But the chemistry him and Leon have. See when, now, I'm hoping it does. Whenever his contract is up, I know we have the partnership with TNA, and he signs with WWE, them two as a tag team and going for one of the tag belts, whether it was the NXT ones or Raw or SmackDown. I think when and if it does happen and Leon becomes a member of WWE roster, him and Javon as a tag team running wild are just, oh. Yes, they got beat, right? Dark State won, but as with it, I don't think it's over with them, with Dark State and Javon and Leon.
You know what?
Say again, John?
They should call themselves the Slavons.
The Slavons, oh.
What kind of name is that?
That's what I was thinking, man.
I don't know. They're wanting tag team names, apparently.
Well, could that be alluding to them being on the show more regularly together then? That's why they're wanting tag names. And it would be great to see them together more regularly on NXT, and obviously if TNA have an event, they could partner up and go for TNA titles.
Oh, excuse me.
Looking forward to seeing where this goes. Oh yeah, I'm not happy. The main event is Tatum Paxley versus JC Jane for the NXT title. Go on. You know why I'm not happy.
I know why you're not happy, because the one thing we predicted actually happened.
Yep.
Because originally I thought Tatum Paxley was going to turn on them.
Yes.
But it was the other way about.
Yep.
And it was just the way Izzy came in with that kick outside of the ring.
A kick outside the ring. I'm sitting there watching and thinking, what the arc shot? Wait a minute, that's not what I was expecting. I knew there was a turn coming, as we've all spoke about, but I wasn't expecting that turn, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the fact that like Izzy was itching at it for weeks on weeks.
Yeah,
because she was telling her that she didn't want this person having a title shot. She didn't want that person having a title shot, and she wasn't wanting Paxley to give title shots to everybody. You kind of saw it happening, but like yourselves, I was not happy with this at all.
No,
the thing was,
Paxley should have retained.
Should have, I think so. Should have retained. But the problem with it was as well, because you had all this stuff that was going on, the match, I think it's the shortest match that these two have had. I think it was only 10 to 11 minutes. And I'm thinking, yes, we got the turn, but I wanted more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know they could give us more, but it felt...
got at least a 20-minute match.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm thinking, like, when it ended and she lost the belt, I'm thinking, what the fuck? And I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell?
Does this give her the chance to go to the Iron Survivor, win the Iron Survivor women's match?
Yeah.
Get the chance back, and then have another great match.
Do we have a match of the evening at all, do we think? Or is there...
Tag team match?
Yeah,
the triple A mixed tag team championship match.
No,
I'm going for I'm going with you. I'm going for the Javon Dark State match.
Oh, right, okay, the Dark State match.
Oh my God! Wow.
There were two tag team matches.
Oh wow! Oh, I love it, man. I love it when we go off guard, when we call them our boys, you know. So, sorry, I'm being a fangirl and fanning out here, right?
Friday night. You're fanboying.
Yes, I am fanboying. Mate, I'd love to meet them. You know what I mean? Considering I can't wait for FTO, which we spoke about. But anyway, right. Moving on. more build, obviously, SmackDown. More build for, obviously, War Games next weekend. So what was already announced was Carmelo Hayes versus Bronson Reed in the Last Man Standing, the last time it is now tournament. Penta versus Finn Balor also, which is for the same. And then we had DIY versus Fraxium. So, opening segment. Let me say. So, I love Heyman on the mic, but the way he went on this promotion went, 5 superheroes are going 5 super. The amount of times he said that, and then how he introduced, like, Breaker, the baddest man, and whatever else, and then introduced Reed and saying he's the OTT, the original tribal thief. I thought that's fucking class. And the fact that he's got a t-shirt with it saying tribal thief, I thought that's class. And then he goes on about Logan Paul, and then he says he hands a mic to Logan, and then straight away Cody Rhodes music hits, so Logan Paul doesn't even get to thingy. No. The Usos come out and they say, oh, and he goes on about the numbers game and everything else. And then they go, oh, we didn't come on our own. Cody's music hits. That hits, plays, the crowd goes, whoa, he doesn't come out. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Then we get to the tour bus. Mate, I love this. How long has Drew been wearing that Scotland fucking top for? How fucking long has he been wearing that since last Tuesday, since we won and qualified, right? Because you don't see anything. You just see the door open, and then Drew with his slick back hair walking out. You see Cody with his cut up here and the blood here, and him just walking down the stairs. And he's in all his glory as a proud Scotsman in a Scotland top, and I'm thinking, Uso's run to the back. Oh, he's over here, he's over here. He's got his window down in his car, and he drives off. I'll see you at War Games, champ. And I thought, wow. I thought it was a brilliant opening segment, but I really wonder how long he has milked it since last week. Like probably most of us has as Scotsmen, because, you know, I know we spoke about it and we congratulated them and stuff when we were on last week, but when could you say that we as fans about foot would be still doing what England do? Still talking about shit like this, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but England still go on about it.
They still
home.
on
It's
about
never came home.
1966, mate. Come on.
I
So
know.
thoughts?
It's never going to come home.
I know it's not. So I know my thoughts on the segment and my thoughts on Drew being the true Scottish man that he is and still wearing the top. Thoughts on the segment before we carry on?
For me, I thought the segment was probably the best segment we've had in the run up to War Games.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
We knew Drew was going to pull something.
Yeah.
Even though he's meant to be suspended.
Yes, I know.
But obviously, with Paul Heyman pulling the strings he's pulling,
yep,
there's nothing Nick Aldis can do.
Yeah, exactly that, mate.
But for me, the segment was probably one of the best.
I
can't wait to see Team Lesnar get their asses kicked.
Oh, mate, like, it's because what happens at the end. I said this to him when we watched it, but we'll touch base on it slightly.
Yeah.
I said to him, what happened, and we're chatting, I says, I know who's winning this match, even before I predict who's winning this match.
Team Punk.
Punk's team's winning, mate, because, sorry, right, they are winning because the members are in it, and if you think, who created War Games? Dusty Rhodes created War Games. This is the moniker. I know I'm jumping the gun here, but this is as he said in his promo at the end of the show. This is the moniker match that was created for him.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, I know we're going to speak about it at the end of the show, but it's that one liner where he says the Steiners don't rule war games, the Rhodes do.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought that was absolutely class.
I think I don't think it's Logan Paul that's gonna be thingy. I think it's gonna be Drew that's gonna be the I think he does the leader of the Vision now.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You got to think about it, he wasn't allowed in the building.
Yeah, true.
And I think if he wasn't suspended and they played it a different way, I think Drew would have been the mouthpiece because he's got a stronger mindset than Logan Paul.
I think that's why they did what they did, and Paul, what as you say, why Paul didn't get to speak, because he went like that, went to speak, and then their music hit, like the Usos' music hit. If you know what I mean. So, but I agree with you, Alex. I thought it's the best opening segment we've had on SmackDown for a while, because what we have been getting recently between both shows, the show would open, you'd have a segment, and then you get a match, because that match just came from that segment. Yes, we've seen that on Monday Night Raw because what happened with Cena, and that was only rightfully that did happen, that we got the match straight after rather than waiting. But to have this like this, but then not to spill into a match or anything, but we get what happens at the end of the show because of it. But what I did like as well, though, how they've created the T-shirt for baddest ass Braun, and 23 mile per hour on the T-shirt. Badass Braun, and then 23 mile per hour on the T-shirt, and then the fact that they've even put the 23 mile per hour thing on his ring gear now as well.
Do you know what they've done? They've took the T-shirt design that Brock Lesnar had for City.
Yeah.
And they've just put the 23 miles per hour, but then they put the sign on as well.
Yeah. So after the segment, first match of the night was the usual open challenge. Ilya Dragunov versus Mr. JD McDonough. Now, correct me if I am wrong. Did Mr. Dragunov, because
I know where you're going with this.
Did he have two thingies?
Two matches?
Did he have two malfunctions?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. I thought I was getting a bit deluded watching. I'm thinking,
yeah.
Wait a minute, did I just see?
I had to wind it back just to see.
Because I'm like thinking, wait a minute, did I just see that right? Because when the movie and what had happened, I'm like, wait a minute. So, like you had to do on the two occasions when it happened, I was like, wait a minute. And I'm thinking, is he going to get I know what happens, but I'm thinking, is he going to get into trouble and be told he maybe needs to change the trunks or wear more support than he already is, if that makes sense, so it doesn't happen again.
Do you know there's been two wardrobe malfunctions in the space of 2 weeks on SmackDown?
Okay, go on.
One was the Charlotte nip slip.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got the Dragunov ball slip.
Fair enough. So he faced...
He's speechless.
Sorry. So he faced JD McDonough. Oh, so right, John, because you went with a nip slip and the ball slip. Just talk us through the match whilst I get my breath back. Fucking hell.
We don't need to talk about the rest of the matches. This was easily the match of the night.
Oh, yeah, 100%, mate.
These two have had a match in WWE.
Yeah, I know, mate. It's mental, eh? Well, because they used to... Remember when 205 Live was a thing?
No, it wasn't even 205 Live. It was WWE NXT UK.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
I remember, Dragunov was the NXT UK champion.
Yes.
Yeah. And they both faced off for the title.
JD was actually called John.
Dragunov won that match.
Because the commentary did allude to it, but I thought Corey Graves was about to say, was that not Minecraft Head's younger brother?
That would have been funny. I know we're talking about a nip slip, nip slip and a ball slip, but as well, the knee brace, though, that's he's had to adjust that a few times recently as well. And I know
Yeah.
he like that because that was a knee that was injured and stuff. But mate, again, honestly, you can't see any more because for him being out legitimately injured, fucking his knee, having to wear a knee brace like the way Austin did, and coming back and proving it week on week and that and turning up, you know what I mean? It's just absolutely mental.
You know what? He's really one of the best superstars on the SmackDown roster at the moment.
Yes, 100%. Right, next match. Oh, you fucking bastard. Bitch, come in here. Because we're already alluded to whatever happened.
I didn't know that was a kind of match.
I know. Carmelo Hayes, Bronson Reed. I don't think it needed. I get why this stuff that happened. Because it's classed as a no DQ match because it's the last time
Yeah.
tournament, right? So the things happened that happened outside the ring did.
Yeah.
And this is where we got the stuff from, obviously, what we've already spoke about with
Yeah.
with
because
Cody and that, right?
we knew there was going to be interference from
Oh,
the
yeah,
outsider on
100%.
YouTube
Yeah,
and the Vision. We knew
Yeah.
that was going to happen straight away.
yeah.
It just built the story up.
But Mel put up a hell of a fight.
Oh, he did. And then, like, you've seen it, like, even the fact that, like, he's got breakers out the back and he's got his things up. You can come back to one of your laughing chat in a minute, mate, okay? And then he goes, no, when he goes to do his run, he's 22 miles an hour, and I'm thinking, I know what's coming here. He's about to try and take Mel out, right? And I'm thinking, Bronson's there, he's there, Logan's there, Uso's going to appear from somewhere, he's going to run, and you see them stop mid-hesitation because he knew if he carried on, because they've obviously done, as we know, the spots for doing this, they have to rehearse them and stuff. So you see him get ready to run, and you're like, oh, shit, and you could see him thinking about it in his head before the Uso kick comes. You see him thinking, shit, I need to slow down because I need to hit the spot that I need to hit when I get, and you see him running and he goes, oh shit, douche, and then he's out, and then the rest happens after that. Right, John, what the fuck were you laughing at? Sorry.
Oh, like that's the fact that when do you know when the Usos were getting ready to kick him?
Yes.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Jimmy slipped.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, we saw it.
I was thinking to myself, was that meant to happen or was that not meant to happen?
I don't think it was meant to happen, mate. I don't actually do, because you look at it, like he slips, he then recovers and does the spot that he was meant to do. So I think what's, because in the moment when he's meant to do the motion that he was doing, he fell and he's thought, shit, I need to get back up quickly to get to where I need to do what I need to do. And then obviously you get, this is what I love about comedy being so fluid now, and the fact that they're getting to run and say how they feel, call the match actually as it's happening. Yes, you'll still have Triple H or Abyss or whoever in your ear for certain spots, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But they're actually getting to call it in real time. And then, like, Corey, loving him being back in the fold in WWE comedy, absolutely happy that he's back, right? But the fact that he called it and went, oh, he's all on his own. Like, because at that point, everybody else got took out and it was just Mel and that. It says, and then it was, no, because Logan Paul was still there. He goes, oh, it's going to be 2-on-1, and what's going to happen now? And I'm thinking, next minute, and all you see is to Ollie, where the fuck's Cody? Thinking it's happening in my head, right, before it actually happens. I'm thinking, where the fuck's Cody? Because you could see that Logan Paul's way to move around, and then Cody jumps the barrier. And then Logan's like, oh, fuck this, I'm not getting involved. Does what he does, throws him into the ring post, puts Melo back in the ring. Bronson Reed doesn't make a 10 count. So fucking happy. But I would have... yes, there was all the shenanigans and shit, right? But I would have preferred to see more going on in the ring as well. I get why it's been done, because it builds the feud more for Rhodes and the team for War Games. And I still believe, like you, Alex, that Punk and Rhodes and that team are taking the vision down.
You see that promo that Cody cut, right?
Yeah.
On the announce table, right?
Yeah.
That is the Cody Rhodes we need to see more of.
It is, mate.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Was so heartfelt that like everyone in that arena could feel that Cody had a fire in his belly.
Yeah.
Now, we've not seen that fire since WrestleMania.
100%, mate. But I think this will be the time, or if not, this will be the time. I'm using the time is now for ages. But
you're forgetting about Cody hitting the crossroads
the
on
Crossroads, mate.
Bronson.
Oh wow. That was, but how
Yeah.
how Bronson sold that as well, and then like he took his, like, because you're getting that count, and how he actually took his time, and like he was selling it well, and then the ref gets tonight. I'm thinking, oh fuck, he's going to get back in the ring here, and then he gets up and fails, and Heyman's reaction is like, because he's not got anyone now from his team actually in that tournament, if you know what I mean. Go on.
Got a quick question to ask you. Do you think, right, now, I know we've said that we think Punk's team's going to win War Games.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that once they've celebrated, the lights go out and Orton returns and RKO's Cody, and then it sets up a feud for Saturday night's main event?
Could do, mate. It could do, but I just don't know, because the fact that, yes, I know they had a rivalry, but him and Cody get on again, if you know what I mean. He's came to Cody's aid and everything else. I get where you're going, because he does need someone else. But I, as much as well, remember what Cody said. Yes, Drew McIntyre, I was done with you, but I'm not anymore. Yes, he's fighting him in War Games, and he wants to. He, as soon as it gets to it, he will be going after him when they get in that double cage. But once War Games is over, with Punk and Cody winning, I don't think it's over by a long shot where Drew and Cody. That's going to. That storyline with Drew and Cody is going to continue, and I think this is where we actually get the fire in the belly and the heel Cody that we want. It's going to be Drew that's going to make him actually flip that switch, because Drew's going to just keep going and attacking him and everything else at different times.
Do you think Cody changes his hair colour back to the dark brown?
I think he will, mate. Yeah. When he turns heel, yes, I think he will change his hair colour back. When the heel turn physically comes back, yes. So, brilliant match. Happy Mello advanced. And then obviously after that, they alluded to the megastar, LA Knight. Commiserations obviously to Sheamus, because he's had to now pull out of the last time is now tournament because of a legitimate shoulder injury. So they announced that because that's happening, the LA Knight, the megastar, will face again a mystery opponent on this Friday night. So before we carry on to the next segment, who do we think said mystery opponent is? John.
Well, I said to you already. I said Mr. Henry.
Okay, Alex.
Yeah, I said it to you as well. We all thought it was going to be Joe Hendry.
I do think it's going to be Joe. I hope it is, but I also think they're going to potentially run it back and give someone who was already eliminated in the previous round and let him face LA Knight on Friday night. So that's who, but I don't know who that can be out of the first round candidates that have already been eliminated, if that makes sense. Excuse me, sorry. So then we get Alexa Bliss, who was shown backstage with Charlotte Flair and saying to her, "Oh, thank you for coming, blah, blah, blah." And she says, "Well, you know I'm only doing this for you." And she says, "Good." They open the door, and it's like it's whole setup that she has to physically sit down and speak with Rhea. And I'm thinking, okay, this is class. Where's this going? Then obviously they then show the sit down, them saying, can you trust me, blah, blah, blah. And this is where I alluded to earlier how they said they're not at the top of their game anymore, that they once were, but they could get on together. And then obviously she then said that, can I trust you? Charlotte stands up and thinking, Charlotte's way to punch her right in the fucking chops, because that's the old Charlotte, because that's what I was thinking was going to happen. But they extended hands, they shake hands, they then go to the ring, all the music's all hit, basically they then go to the ring to announce the fifth member of the team. They announced the fifth member of the team, and the fifth member of the team is, boys?
AJ
Lee.
Right, so let's try that again.
AJ Lee.
No, okay.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
AJ?
Lee.
Rebecca.
Oh, no, you fucked it. You done it right.
John fucked up. John
fucked up. But yes, Rebecca Quinn is now in, but it's not Rebecca Quinn, remember?
No.
It's big time Bex. So, what I loved about this, right, was she talked and went on about how her and Asuka are great pals and they could put differences aside. If they don't trust them, they could all be together. They announce her music hits, she does the skip, her music cuts off. Now, I think they cut the music off too early because, yes, the rest of the team attack, right? But we're seeing it. I don't know if with the feed with you guys for Netflix, right? When I watched it this afternoon, before I went out to get a new Christmas tree, because the Christmas tree I bought, it was too small. But that's another story which we could talk about off camera, okay? Anyway, so basically, I thought her music was cut off because watching it, I could then see the other 4 participants from the women's side attacking the team. And you could hear the commentary guys speaking about it and saying AJ Lee's got a bit of time to get, they get attacked. Her music's then, it's like there was a stopgap, the stuff happened, and then she then carries on and runs to the ring, and then boom, she's sucker punched and took out by Becky.
Grumpy Becky.
Took out from her, and she gets they then try to get back onto the footing, but they don't get back onto the footing. And then obviously Becky shakes Asuka's hand, as much to say that she's in War Games. They all come for. Now, I don't know about you guys, right? But I said this watching it today. And when Nia Jax did the Annihilator, when she did it, you know where I'm going here. Like she did it, but she carried. To me, in this day and age, doing that to another female does not look right. If you know what I mean, because
I know.
I'm watching this thinking, wait a minute, when she does it, she normally just sits. But then the fact that what she did was like, and I'm like, whoa, wait a fucking minute here. I know it's trying to be a dominant team, and I'm thinking, but why would you need to bounce up and down like that, 2 or 3 times on Rhea Ripley, if you know what I mean? I thought it was a nice way to introduce AJ Lee because we concluded that we thought that was happening. And like I already said, it cements the feud, and that's going to carry the feud on between her and Becky. Because yes, they're both now in the team, but regardless, the same as, right, this is what I like about War Games. They set this up, but they put people in the teams as well that have feuds with other people on their teams. So you can still get in part of the story that's going on with AJ and Becky, but the same with Punk and Cody in the men's one. I don't think that once the War Games matches are over, for both, I think we're going to see that continue with both Becky and AJ and Cody and Drew. But all in all, I thought it was a brilliant way to get the final 2 competitors and get all 5 of them together, not properly in the ring and stuff. I'm looking forward to War Games, even though I'm not here. I'm looking forward to seeing what else will get added. Because obviously at the moment you've got the men's War Games match, you've got the women's War Games match, you've got Cena versus Dom, Nick Mysterio for the IC title. I do think we're going to, unless it's been confirmed, they have not seen. I do think we definitely are going to get Nikki Bella versus obviously Stephanie Bakir for her belt, because obviously Nikki Bella has now turned heel.
Which we saw coming a mile
Oh,
off.
100% we did. And I'm forgetting, we've not even finished. That was not matches. There's still a couple of matches. I was thinking, fuck, we're done, but we're not. DIY versus Fraxian Boys.
Great match.
I'll let you go, John.
Like, I did not agree with the finish.
Yes,
The way it
I
ended.
agree.
Because I know we've alluded to it before. We all know who's under the mask.
Mm-hmm.
But commentary, the way the commentary said, "Oh, he's been wearing that mask for years." You're like, we already know that he wears a mask. We already know that Nathan and Axiom, like, you know, were a team in NXT. But Candice LeRae didn't deserve to be out there for that match at all. She didn't.
Totally agree. She didn't need to. And this thing where, yes, we all know who it is, and then them alluding to it, and then taking the mask, but then obviously when they walk up the ramp at the end, you see them saying, "Oh, you should be giving that now back." And I'm thinking, on one hand, you can't say, "Right, you've been wearing it for years, but you need to give the mask back." I think it was me personally. I thought it was a good match, but I hated the ending.
I like their top. My husband isn't a jackass.
Okay. I'm not, but I sorry, Cameron Thompson has just came in the comments. Yes, I will let this distract me from what I'm speaking about, because I'm very happy about that. He's come in and said, "Do not let any of this distract you from the fact that Davey Blaze is now the new Pro 2 Wrestling Heavyweight Championship." I will let me distract from that, because I'm very fucking happy, and I'm sure Mr. Below me, Mr. Woodcock, will be very happy that Mr. Blaze is a new Pro 2 Wrestling Heavy Championship.
My guy.
Yes, so right, let's carry on with WWE whilst we got distracted. But thank you for that, Cameron. We're very happy.
Cheers, Cameron.
Penta versus Finn Balor in the Last Time Is Now tournament.
Very happy.
I know you're very happy.
I'm very happy. The right person
same.
won this match.
Yeah, 100%. And we are getting to see them rejoice again together.
Yes. I am very happy with that.
Yes, we get to see the Lucha Bros together. They are 20th of December, AAA.
Guadalajara.
Yeah, that is going to be absolutely awesome. No, thanks, Cameron. I know you said it in a nice way, but no, we do. We love doing it too. But thank you for joining us, and thank you for letting us know about Davey Blaze. But yeah, right person won, and I'm looking forward to the Lucha Brothers tearing up again together as a team.
Yeah.
I cannot wait, and I can't wait till we actually get to see them together in either in Raw or SmackDown, whenever that may happen, and stuff.
And watch them win the tag team titles.
Oh
eventually.
yeah, 100%. Oh wait a minute. But what about Penta's handstand turnbuckle in this match, though, guys?
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah,
I did not expect to see it. You know, when he did it, I'm like,
to see it.
see that again?
I don't think anyone expected to see Penta do something like that.
No, exactly. When he did it, I was like, whoa, wait, fuck a minute, what the fuck? And I can't even do anything like that. You know what I mean? Let alone wrestling. I can't fucking do it. I love his mask as well, and his walk to the ring. Just the aura about the man is just something else, honestly.
Yeah, I think when Finn Balor tried to mock Penta's walk, he looked like he was lost in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Just the way he was looking to the side.
Yeah.
He looked a bit blind as well. He looked like he had a guide dog with him.
Yeah, that too. Has anyone seen my opponent?
Fucking hell, that is brilliant, boys. Honestly, wow. Oh wow. Yeah. So we've already called the match of the night. I don't think we need to call the match of the night anymore because we've already done that.
Yeah.
And it was Mr. Ball and Nip Slip, as John called him.
The ball
So
slip.
the ball
The
slip,
ball
man.
slip.
Yeah. Ball slip.
I think for the build up towards War Games, yes, it's great. It set the tone for to continue, as we've already alluded to, with matches going forward for and after War Games. So, anything to add, boys, before we chat a little shit and not shit?
Eh,
Did any of you actually? Wait a
No.
minute. Did any two of you watch AAA? Because I didn't.
I didn't.
I watched the first half an hour of it.
Because this was on YouTube, wasn't it? Was there any changes in what you've seen in any matches?
Well, I seen the Lucha brothers I seen them like talking, and then I seen the match was announced, and I was just like, wow. But the commentary that it was switching between English and Mexican.
Yeah, it would do though, because obviously it's
But they came out. They had to they cut the feed off quickly
okay.
because they weren't supposed to let the English the English side see hear the Mexican commentary.
The commentary, right? Oh, I get that.
But and also AEW last night as well. I know it's going off topic here. AEW also had a bit of a situation with Thriller TV.
Yes, and there was a return last night as well. There on W. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Mister Certain Someone returned. I don't want to spoil too much if folk haven't already watched it, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
and stuff. But I believe it was a good show. I've not watched it because obviously I did predictions. I can't remember how many you got, John, but I did very fucking badly. And some of the things on it I called, I'm thinking, why the hell did I think like that? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like Alex, like the company, do you, Alex?
I've got my own reasons for not liking the AEW.
I know.
I know
I
you
know.
do, but so yes, well, boy, thank you for joining me on this fine Sunday evening. The three of us actually won't be back until the 7th of December because obviously I'm not in the country as of Friday, so can't do a podcast because I ain't taking my laptop with me. But on Tuesday evening, myself and Craig will be back with a wrestling podcast at 8:30. But we will put the thumbnails and everything out to let you know who it is. But thank you, Cameron Thompson, for watching as always. And thank you, anybody else who has watched. And myself, John, and Alex will see you in 2 weeks. Thanks, guys.
Peace.